Hey, I'm Jules.
Hey, I'm Kim, and we are the Presets.
And you are with AU Review here at Groovin The Moo.
Yes, yesterday was the first airing of the show. New instrumentation, sort of new material or reworked older material, new lights. Yeah.
Same old us.
A couple of our crew guys said it was good.
A few people cheered in the audience. We don't get much feedback beyond that.
The manager was like, it was amazing, guys. Great show.
But yeah, beyond that, we literally got off stage, drove back to Adelaide, had 5 hours sleep, got on the plane, came here. In this capacity, we have a tiny little stripped back techno show that we take overseas from time to time. But this, on a big stage, on a big festival like this is the first sort of incarnation of this new gig.
I don't know. That's a constant state of refinement, I think. I think when we did Blow Up, we had a couple of demos lying around that we decided to finish. And then Girl in the Sea was a similar kind of situation. And Beams was our first album. And we had a lot of energy at that time, but perhaps it was a little bit, the focus wasn't really pinpointed yet. And then I think, we just kept trying to refine what we do and make sense of what we do and keep the energies the same.
Yeah. I guess back then when we started, there wasn't really, a genre or a scene that was like the preset sound, so we have just been trying to make our own scene as we've been going along and our own sound as we've been moving further and further. So I guess, it's been a constant sort of, it's been constant refinement or filtering down to try and find what's really good.
Constantly trying to polish a turd. I think we've always been huge fans of techno. Like Julian and I sort of bonded as friends over that kind of style of music. It's always something that we always come back to, and older techno, newer techno, whatever. I think that's the sort of energy that we like. But it's not like the be all and end all of what we sort of strive to achieve with our music.
Yeah, I think we like it as a palette and we like it as an energy, but we also like writing songs. So it's always been the backbone of what we, I guess, try to do. Something more, I guess, specific I wasn't particularly, but I guess in some songs it was. It's always floating there in the background, and sometimes we'll hit on it a little harder, and sometimes we'll ease off on it a little. But we like techno.
You won't find us doing dubstep or trap music. It'll always be
four to the floor.
Famous last words. Presets, next album.
All trap. We're sort of in the middle of writing the new material, so we don't really know what it's going to sound like yet. It could be all really super happy, or really dark. We don't know. I mean, I guess it all depends on sort of what mood we're feeling at the time and what energy we want to make at the time. There'll be some lighter moments.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. Goodbye Future is kind of, for me, not necessarily dark, but just powerful, and I think it's certainly it's a little bit uplifting as well.
Yeah.
But I think that we just kind of inherently make that kind of sound that people always want to call dark. I guess we're just dark masters.
Dark dudes. But I've also Dark Masters. That should have been our band name.
That's the next album name.
But then again, I mean, like, you get some drum machines and some sort of cold sounding synths and a bloke singing over it. It's always going to sound a little bit sort of moody and dark, I guess, unless it's Aqua. Or I Fell 65. Whilst preparing for the Groovin The Moo shows, we've been preparing another work with the Australian Chamber Orchestra, which is all to do with the history of music for the past 40,000 years. And that's been really, I wouldn't say influential, but certainly inspiring, going back and listening to things like guys like Little Richard or King Tubby or Pink Floyd or Beethoven. It's been great listening to some music that we don't normally get a chance to explore. And listening to Little Richard is like, wow, he killed. He was great.